All right, everyone. Welcome to a Kubernetes 123 burn down meeting. This is Tuesday, the 23rd of November, 2021, and this is week 14 of the release. Can I please ask everyone to note down their attendance in the attendees list on the notes, which you can find in the normal place. Pardon me. And just before we do get started, I want to remind everyone that this meeting, as with all of our meetings, is covered by the CNCF Code of Conduct. So please refer to that in all of your interactions here with us today. All right, then. We have a couple of open discussion items. First of all, Ray is absent today, unfortunately. He has a few notes from me further down. But in particular, a reminder for everyone that Thursday's meeting this week is cancelled due to a US holiday, which is Thanksgiving this week. And of course, we have our standing open discussion item of, please, if you can think of anything to add to the retrospective document, please do add that as we go along. Does anyone else have anything else to discuss as part of our open discussion items before we move on to sub-project updates? Nope, doesn't seem like it. In which case, we will move on. Enhancements. Zander, are you here?
Yes, nothing really significant to report today, like no change from yesterday. We're green. All active exception requests have been addressed and they've gotten their PRs merged. So at this point, we're green and just waiting to see if there are additional exception requests that surface.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Zander. Does anyone have any questions for enhancements? Nope. In which case, we shall move on. Can everyone see my screen, by the way? I didn't make sure it is.
Yeah.
Excellent. In which case, conveniently, we move on to CI signal. Hossein, you all right?
Hello. So we are currently yellow. So yeah, due to two failing tests, in master informing. So we have one less failing test in master informing. So that's the good news. So in master blocking, we have no failings. So that's a really good and green light for the current release cut. It's happening today. And beside that, one of those failing tests in master informing just got a PR. As I posted there, so the PR is open and hopefully that will fix the failing issue. We also attended in the release engineering meeting today with Leo. So then we went through this discussion about like how the generally, the CI signal tool development will proceed. And as we mentioned previously, feel free to take a look at our project board and just put your notes, concerns, and we are happy to hear it. Yeah. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your update. Does anyone have any questions or comments for CI signal? No, in which case, thank you so much for that update. We'll keep an eye on those flaking tests and the two failing master informing ones, but this is looking pretty good. Moving on, bug triage. Do we have anyone? Christoph, you're here?
Good evening. Hi. I'm currently on the go, so apologies for the background noises. Our current status is yellow. The reason for this is that we still have a couple of critical issues open, as well as some critical PRs. All of them are actively addressed and being worked on, so we're confident that they are going to be merged or solved soon. And that's our current status here. Any kind of questions?
Any questions or comments? No. All right. Well, thank you, Christoph. We will keep an eye on those things, but that's looking pretty good. Docs, Jesse, you around? Or anyone else for docs?
Yep, I'm muted.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. No, I'm here. I was muted. I'm actually I'm updating things as we're talking. So we started the meeting today at 75% green. We're more like 86% green now. let me actually see. Yeah, we're doing okay. So today is the docs ready for review deadline. We have been working on a set of placeholder PRs. We got them all in on that deadline -1, but that came in later. And right now we're trying to whittle down from our 11. We're now at 7, which is good. And we expect more to be coming in. We are now, yes, 81% green. I will be accurate. And green just means we're sort of ready to review or already merged. And so, yeah, they're coming in. We're working really well with SIG docs and other reviewers. The integration branch is healthy, just calling out if everybody looks at it. We do have that easy CLA issue where it looks like a hot mess, but everything is okay. And yeah, we're working toward end of business today, having everything in for review. And next up is docs ready for November 30th. We are right now green, just keeping in mind that that's a very tight turnaround. So hopefully we're going to keep on trucking. And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Any questions or? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, James.
Jesse, if there's anything that we can use to help, if you need any assistance or anything, do let us know. But it sounds like it's kind of
Yeah,
under
will
control.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Good. Thank you so much for that update, Jesse. Moving on, release notes. Cece.
Yeah, so our status is green and almost exact same as yesterday, and we're ready for the today's release card. And I saw more major themes coming yesterday, so maybe like we'll wait for one more day to see if there are more topics. That's it.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Cece. Any questions from anyone? No. All right. Well, thank you very much. Moving on, comms. Karen.
Hey, we are mostly green. I'm finishing up our release log draft. Take a look there. It's mostly done. We're just missing a few more details that I need to lock down today. But I'm hoping to have this done by end of day. And then in terms of our feature blogs, the volume popular data source blog post is getting dropped. I had to follow up with them yesterday, and it sounds like they're aiming for 1.24. So that leaves us with a total of 6 feature blogs. We locked down the dates for the blogs, so I have linked the PRs for all but one of them and the corresponding dates that they should be released on. Yeah, that's it for me.
Perfect. That looks great. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions or comments? No. All right. Thank you very much, Karen. Release branch management. Do we have Veronica on the call? No, but Adolfo.
Yeah, well, Veronica came on the release engineering meeting and gave an overall update. So they're preparing to cut the release. The last I heard from them is that Veronica is going to start the work and then hand it over to Navrun. But so far seems to be going everything as planned, but if I know anything, I'll update on the channels.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you so much, Adolfo, for that update. Anyone have any questions? No. Okay. All sounds good. Great. Thank you, Adolfo. I don't have anything from Jeremy, and I don't believe he's on the call. So I will move on. I have some things from Ray. Today is a big day. We have a lot of milestones going on. Several of them have alluded to already. Of course, we're doing a branch cut, as mentioned before, and creating the release jobs, and we're cutting a release, which is our first release candidate. We also have test freeze and docs ready for review, as mentioned, and the final draft of release notes and the release log, as mentioned in the previous parts of the update. So a lot going on. So it's good to see that we're in a good state for all of that, from what I could tell. And yeah, just another note about the release log draft from Ray there. Yeah, did anyone have any questions from me on any of that? No. Okay. And then finally, we just have a green update from SIG scalability, which is, no news is good news in some ways. All right, then. I think that is everything on our agenda. Does anyone have anything else to discuss or bring up before we end the recorded part of this meeting? Nope. All right, then. I'm going to end the recording.